It's time for more Tavern Talk. Yay! Alright, let's start the day. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I believe in our heroes. They can do it. Hi! Hello. Good morning. Good morning. You don't know how refreshing it is to see you three all together again. Likewise. Did you rest well? Not much, but well. We wanted to spend the whole night planning while Rhea worked on the sword, but Una forced us to sleep. She's always valued nap time. Innkeeper, I've observed you put a quest for us. I did. And you even thought about defending the roots. Very smart, Innkeeper, very smart. I assume that means you all did too? Of course we did. We made plans and backup plans and teams and everything. What kind of team did you join? Fable's going to fight that big bad necromancer guy with their cool new dragon powers. And we'll be making sure the zombies don't eat people. Together with Baya and Archie. Evacuate the capital, and Zenith too. There shouldn't be any people around when his undead army arrives. Other than our extermination team, obviously. That seems reasonable. With Baya's help, it should go quickly too. Right? First we wanted to ask her to teleport Team Cool Sword to the aperture. Baya says she can't talk to the threes in the Forbidden Valley. They're too weird. Too weird for Baya? Must be some strange trees. Yeah, I really want to see them, but it's too dangerous. So I'll just wait until I'm older. Archie's going to help us convince the people in charge about the approaching danger. I'll help with providing good arguments and keeping things organized. And Nils will lead our group and scout out escape routes. And after that, you're staying behind for the battle, Nils? No, I'm staying with Melly. I'll bring everyone to safety and protect them there. Not out for revenge? I trust my friends will deliver it for me. I do want the necromancer to be defeated, but I don't want to leave Melly alone ever again. Again, even more. So you want to stay out of it? I want to live. Oh. Plus, Melly will need an assistant. I couldn't ask for a better one. Agreed. Now, I know you didn't put up a quest for the evacuation, but could you get me a drink for the road? Something tasty to motivate me. Well, to convince a lot of people we haven't gone mad. Sure. What secret do you have for me this time? A really big one. What could possibly still surprise me now? My real name. Oh! I'm all ears. What is it? What is it? I want to know, I want to know, I want to know. It's Neil. Neil Broom. Oh, it's a stupid name, I know, but I think I'm done pretending to be someone else. So, Neil it is. I love it! Neil! It's cute! Can I give you a nickname? Neely, Nearchen, Nelly! Like Melly, but with an N! Neil is fine, I think. Neil. It suits you really well. Thank you, Fable. It doesn't feel edgy enough. Such a nice name definitely earns you a drink. I was hoping you'd say that. Thank you for helping me be myself. I wouldn't have it any other way. I'll make sure Neil is just as charming as Zephyr or Malachite or John then. I appreciate it. Yay! I'm so proud. Okay. Okay, let's see. Go with Broken Heart. I'm so proud. Andu, aren't you proud of Neil? I'm proud. Thank you, Andu. I love you. I love you, Andu. Some additional charm. Not that you need it. This is delicious, thank you. I hope this will make me more bearable to the townsfolk. I find you plenty bearable. Thanks. Innkeeper. Yes, Fable? I've been meaning to tell you, thank you for everything you've done for me. Without you pushing me to go on that werewolf quest, I wouldn't have gained the confidence to face Ur. You're one of the best friends I've ever had. Fable, I have a confession to make. Let me guess, you don't actually know how to make hot chocolate? Actually, I recently learned how. Would you like one? You're trying to distract us. Yes, she is, but I'd still like one. I'll accept it when you're done telling us your secrets. I'll trade your confession for the chance to make me a hot chocolate. I see I've taught you well. Alright. This is scarier than I thought it'd be. I know, but you can do it. That crazy necromancer? The truth is, I know him pretty well. He's my former best friend. That makes sense. It does? Well, I always knew she was hiding something. And when I saw the flowers on the necromancer's armor, it reminded me of the letter you refused to open. Yeah, that letter was... something. So, you two were friends? We were in an adventuring party together. It was us and 4 others. Aquila, Aegeus, Alkane, and Kia. Oh, it's been ages since I've said their names out loud. We spent quite a few years together. What happened? They died. Our friends, they... Remember the other necromancer you were researching, Melly? Obviously. Is he the reincarnation? Was I right? Not quite, but we fought her, Carabosia, a couple of times. She was obsessed with immortality and would do anything to get it. To us, it was like a game. She'd do something horrible, we'd stop her goons, she'd get away. We got so used to it that we became careless and arrogant. We didn't quite realize how dangerous she really was. Thinking ourselves invincible, we went into our last fight unprepared. And my friends paid for it with their lives. Fable, to be honest, I thought that's what would happen to you when you went into the Twilight Chasm. I thought he'd be the end of you. I see. I understand why you were scared. I just wish you would have told me. Me too. When we fought her, they all went down so quickly. Aquila got mind-controlled and struck down Alkane. Kia went down trying to heal Aegeus. We tried so hard to keep fighting despite it all, to not give up, and then suddenly, they were all gone, and it was only me and Quasar. Quasar? Is that his name? Yes, Quasar Duskbringer. Is that his real name? Yes. Jealous? A little. It's edgy. He grew up in the Order of Starlight. It was a different subsection from Tia's, but I guess Cassiopeia's servants have a flair for dramatic names. We hated each other at first. Disagreed on a lot of things, especially about religion. Because he worshipped Cassiopeia and you Leviathan. Oh, you figured that one out? This place has a sea serpent written all over it. You're a very good detective after all. But yes, it made for interesting fights. But that somehow brought us closer together. And arguing about scripture was always kind of fun. I bet. But the other necromancer, Carabosia. That one, she died, right? So you defeated her after all? No. Yes, well, Quasar did. When I saw my friends I was pretty sure it was all over, that we'd lost. I was hopeless and scared, so I ran. I ran and I didn't stop until I was too far gone to return back. I get that. Running's pretty easy when you're scared. And that must have been really scary to lose your friends like that. Oh God. If I say it wasn't right to leave them behind, then I would be going against what I told Nils when they had to leave Tia behind. I did the right thing by leaving. Otherwise I might have joined them. Then I wouldn't be here now. I'm glad you're here, even though that choice wasn't easy. Easier than I would have liked it to be. Suddenly, there was an explosion of intense magic from where I had escaped from. I'm pretty sure he used the Soul Shatter spell to defeat her. That sounds shattering. Like something Hicks would use. We stole it from a mad wizard back in the day. It was clearly too dangerous to be used, so we all agreed to keep the scroll safe and untouched. But he didn't. We didn't. We both wanted to study it despite the warnings. And while the others were partying or getting into tavern brawls, or petting were-owls. Were-owls? We studied a scroll that could rip souls asunder. I don't think either of us ever planned on using it, but we were young and curious. The allure of powerful magic is a difficult one to ignore. I think when I escaped and he refused to run, with no other options left, he used it against her. And it shattered Carabosia's soul. It clearly won him the fight, but it didn't bring them back. How have we never heard about any of this? You have, in a way. It happened 30 years ago? Yes. I was wondering why he opened the first sigil 30 years ago and then waited so long for the others. I guess it was an accident. Opening the portals, I mean. That's what it did, right? With her soul? Turned it into a portal. I think so, yes. And now he wants to bring your friends back. We can all relate to that right now. There's nothing I wouldn't give to see them again. My old friends, and Tia too, but the past has already happened and I can't change it, no matter how much I want to. I want to honor the love they taught me, the ways they changed me, and the life I still get to live. They're worth so much more than only remembering the worst thing that ever happened to them. And I don't want to destroy myself any more than my cowardice already did. You are a little bit of a coward. You could have told us this at the beginning. I didn't want it to be him, I guess, nor did I want to choose sides. He's still my friend after all he's done. Even after he put on Carabosia's armor and abandoned his oath, I guess no one wants to accept that their friend has become someone unrecognizable to them. I'm sorry that happened to you, to the both of you. It feels good to finally say it out loud. Is that weird? Not at all. Do you think we can share this with the others? His name and the story, I mean. If you want to. I fear Kara will crush me, though. I'll put in a good word for you. Do you hate me now? Of course not. You're our friend. Our occasionally stupid, shady, and sad friend. But our friend nonetheless. And Quasar is your friend. I also wouldn't know what to do if I had to fight against my friends. I'd like to think I wouldn't want to hurt them either. But you really do have to start taking your own advice. So I've heard. Thank you, Fable. You really are my favorite regular. Good, because you're my favorite innkeeper. So don't go anywhere, okay? Not this time, I promise. Do I get the hot chocolate now, or are we going to be sad for another hour? I'll get you your hot chocolate. Thank you for being patient. Oh, I'm so proud of the innkeeper. She finally... Oh, good. It specifies which drink. Alright. I think I used honey flower for this. Yeah. Honey flower. But I'm so proud of the innkeeper. She finally told them the truth. It took a lot of courage, but I'm glad that she was able to do it. Let's see. A little bit of these. Oh, shrunion. A little too much. Here you go. Alright, let's try this again. Okay. Ooh. There? Yay, I did it! Here, a hot chocolate, Quincy style. Oh, this is perfect. Thank you so much. No zombies shall stand a chance against my chocolatey veins. I have to go run through the garden now. See you in a bit. Good luck, Fable. Oh, I gave her the zoomies. I'll go with her. We'll check in with you guys after we've won. I'd like that. Once we're back, how about some cheesecake and dancing? That sounds lovely. We can make some flour biscuits too. I'm very excited to try those. Be safe out there. You too, Neil. Sounds better when you say it. Can't wait to hear it again. Oh, they're so cute. Thank you for sharing all of that with us, Inkeep. I guess it was finally my turn, to be honest. Do you think we'll win this? Yes, I believe in all of you. I know you'll stop him and save us all. Especially with you on the team. You're a really good cheerleader. I know. And even if you don't come back, I'm still glad I got to spend all this time with you. I wouldn't trade it for the world. Me neither, Innkeeper. But don't say goodbye just yet. I'm still coming back to pick up that quest. I need to check in with the others first, though. I figured. Thank you for everything, Fable. I couldn't have wished for a better person to share my adventures with. I'll be back in a bit. Be patient. I'll try my best. Ooh. Nighttime. Ah, honey! That's a familiar pair. Well, hello, Innkeeper. We have returned. Welcome back to my tavern. Good to see you found your way back to us, Kyle. But of course, why wouldn't I? The little wizardling drew such a magnificent map for me. Which are held upside down. How are you two doing? Still clinging to those empty lines, are we? You can drop the act now, Inkeep. We all know you're not just a mere babbler after all. Who told you the good news? We met this lovely little girl on our way here. Really chatty Kitlin. Maybe she has to overcompensate for that brooding over older foster brother of hers. So you know about everything? About your history with necromancer? For sure. I have to admit, everything makes a lot more sense now. I'm glad you came back. I think we've all made some mistakes in our pasts. Some of us married evil shrunions. Others ran away because they were afraid. What counts is what you do now, Innkeeper. For example, how you help us fix your shrunion up from 30 years ago. I see you've already put up a quest for us. Good. Quest taken. You're not going to fight alongside Care? Oh, fight? Whom are we fighting? The undead army? You know, the one that's marching towards the capital? But who am I to blame them? Sounds like a wonderful stroll through nature. They're not strolling, they're eating away at the roots protecting the capital. That's not very nice. You got that right. And that's why we're gonna stop them. Very well, dear Rhea. You and your cape will be welcome additions to the team. There'll also be a few more adventurers accompanying us. Scully, Una, Jade, and Inika are going to join in on the fun. Inika, let's hope their chaotic ideas turn out well. I bet they better. Saving this world and the capital from destruction. Sounds like a dangerous endeavor. Oh, sorry, my mouse wouldn't respond for a second there. It is, just as I thought. I couldn't bear losing yet another person so close to me in my lifetime. I know that feeling all too well. Will you both stop worrying before anything bad has even happened yet? That reminds me, did the sword turn out well? Excuse me bragging, but it turned out spectacular. I was able to craft a flawless weapon, so deadly, yet beautiful, like me. No, I'm kidding. Kara's Mama really passed an astonishing sword onto her. With the quivers, opals, and the blueprint those priests gave us, it was my best work to date. More than enough for the Orhart competition. And with the dragonfire little Elfie required, it's also strong enough to withstand Ur's great axe. Already handed my masterpiece over to Care. She's got to save this world first before I can win me competition. Are you sure you don't want to wield the sword yourself? Nah. I've fought my fair share of undead. I know how to handle them. I'm better off at the capital. The sword is better off in Care's hands. It belonged to her Baba once, so naturally it's Care's legacy. But there's one more thing you could do. Craving one last drink, Rhea? You see right through me. Anything specific you have in mind for today? Just a drink that won't be my last. Mix us something to help us return to your tavern after all this shrunion. Agreed. I would love to come back here with my dear Rhea just to reminisce. Very well. I have 2 ideas that could work. I could give you something to enhance your dexterity and intelligence, so you can easily predict and avoid all attacks. I top it off with a lotus flower for some extra draconic blessings. That'd be the drink for a purely offensive approach. What would the other drink do? That'd be the choice if you want something less violent. A drink that enhances your natural charisma as well as up your defense. I'd also add some honey flowers to make you extra persuasive. We'll be trying to collect some allies on the way, so we might need to do some convincing. And additional defense seems like a good idea. But smashing the undead creatures' heads together sounds more fun than talking to them. I'm not really much of a charmer, you know. Oh, I find you quite charming. Aw, shush. But now, what about me drink? Have you decided on one yet? No. Both sound reasonable to me. I'll leave it up to you. Charm or violence, what'll it be? You better choose wisely. Thank you. That's only mildly threatening. Oh dear. Okay. Alright, let's see. Ooh. Let's see. I want to make sure that they're well protected. But, oh dear. Can I save the game? I'm gonna save just in case. Just in case I make... No, I don't want to delete that save. Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna save just in case the one I choose ends up being a terrible idea. Let's see. What was this one again? Okay. Guess that one would work. Oh no. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Here's hoping I chose wisely. I think a more physical approach fits you better. And you're quite charming already. Yeah, that's what I thought. Time to smash some undead heads. May you return unharmed. Be careful, you're starting to sound like some random NPC again. Let's go, Kyle. See you later. Until then, dear innkeeper. Stay safe, you two. Ooh. Fable! Care! Oh, I'm so nervous. I'm back. And I see you brought Care with you. What a pleasant surprise. Good to see you too. We're taking this quest, if you couldn't tell. I guessed as much. You're not going alone, I hope? Of course not. Well, of course not. We're just waiting for the others. Voy, Hex, and Grace will be joining us. We're keeping the team small because it'll probably be really hard to get there. But I think Carolyn could probably defeat them all by herself anyway. I don't know. I think I work better on a team. I think we all work better when we don't have to go through terrifying experiences on our own. All part of the humanoid experience, I suppose. No philosophizing before a big quest, please. But I love my philosophizing. We know. Are you scared and excited? Yeah, both. But it's not the worst combo. We're excited for an epic fight, and scared because we care about this world and each other. That seems like a good thing. I guess if I didn't care, I wouldn't feel so worried about all of you either. Good to be worried then, in a way. Though I could do without this feeling of ants running around in my stomach. Me too, but I'm glad that you care. Would you say I care, Lynn? Fable. Okay, sorry. That new sword of yours, Care, does it have an appropriately epic name? I asked Rhea that too. She told me to name it. And? Lynn panicked. Said it's just a great sword, so now its name is Just a Great Sword. Very creative. Luckily, the most commonly translated name for Ur's great axe is Just a Great Axe. So Carowinds fits right in with the naming convention. I knew that, of course. Of course. So you've got Just a Great Sword, unexplored dragon powers, and a quest. All that's missing is a drink? A drink. It would be foolish of me to let you walk out of here without any help again. A little. I mean, you are a little bit of a fool either way. Don't think I'll just forget about whatever you and that Quasar guy got going on. We'll for sure be talking about that once we've stopped him. That's fair. Are you mad at me? No. I guess we all have people we're scared to talk about. But you were right. The past always comes back to haunt us, whether werewolf or necromancer. I can handle the past, as long as you guys promise to haunt me for a long while too. We'll give it our best. So, Fable, what drink should she get you? Well, I think I should play to my strengths, but I'm not sure which one I should focus on. On the one hand, dexterity will make me swifter with a bow, and it always helps me fast and evasive. On the other hand, Voy has been teaching me how to combine magic and music to support people. Oh, yay! I think a powerful pep talk or healing word can go a long way, so charisma could work too. Innkeeper, I'll leave the choice up to you. I don't think there's a right or wrong answer here. I like both these sides of myself. Just make me your favorite charisma drink or your favorite dexterity drink. Favorite drink for a favorite customer, coming right up. Ooh, I just want to support the bard side of them. Let's see. Charisma. Let's see. You know what? I'm gonna go with Sunny Breeze. Very popular with bards and rangers. Actually, can I use any infusions with this one? I feel like honeyflower would work pretty well. There we go. Hooray! Extra inspiration for my inspirational ranger friend. Nailed it! Alright, Andu. Let's give him the drink. I think it's time to hone those musical and magical talents of yours. After all, your charisma is what convinced Ur to help us. Maybe you can inspire Tuat too. Maybe. Will you put in a good word with Leviathan for me too? I already have. Thank you. Once I get back, I'll get to working on that jingle immediately. I can't wait. So, does your ex-paladin have any weaknesses? Let's see. He's ticklish. Just tickle him. It'll be fine. Let's see. His arrogance. He still can't see himself losing. Nor does he think he has any weaknesses. And he can't imagine you have something equally important to fight for. But he's fighting for something that's already dead. You're fighting for something still alive. Make the most of it. Either way, best of luck. Thank you. Hope you don't mind me kicking your friend's ass. Tell him I sent you. Ha! I'll deliver your cutting words myself. Do you mind if we wait here for the others? Not at all. Grab yourselves a table and some, I still don't have any snacks, actually. Don't worry, I brought biscuits. Well then, have some biscuits. I'll set up a table. Why don't you sell cookies? I was never very good at baking. Maybe you should. Clay! Voy! Hi, Clay. Too strong. You can finally breathe a sigh of relief, everyone. The face and the muscle have arrived. You're all saved. Ooh. Ray? Okay, I was trying to make this less awkward and I see I've made it worse. It's okay, Voy. Some situations call for a little bit of awkwardness. I am... Care and keeper. I'm sorry. It's okay. I get it. I'd be mad too. I'm just glad you came back. Thank you for welcoming me back. Anytime. Yeah, Clay. Listen, I'm sorry too. You needed us, and there's nothing you could have done. I needed some time alone to be miserable. Thank you for still being here for me when I came back. Anytime, bud. How are you feeling? Not the best. I miss her a lot. Me too. I know, and I feel pretty powerless without her here. But Nils was right. She would have hated it if we gave up now. I don't want to abandon the world she loved so much. We have to try and save it. It's Neo now, I think. But yeah, I think we owe it to her to try. And she deserves a proper ending too. Not to fade into some sort of puppet of his. You're always looking out for her. I know she really appreciated that. You're always looking out for us. I'm sorry I got so angry about that bird. We're all trying our best. No, you were right. I should do better. Let's try and do better together then. I'd like that. Good job, you three. That wasn't so hard now, was it? It was very hard. But it was worth it. Thanks for dragging me here, Voy. You got it. I've heard you're joining too, Voy? Of course I am. What would everyone do without my priceless encouragement and skillful illusions? Plus, I'm dying to hurl the worst insults known to dragonkind at that man. Don't hold back on my account. Would you like a drink to help you with that? No, I think I've got it covered this time. Can't wait to hear your epic battle ballad about it. Oh, you will. Could I have a drink? I think I could use a little something. Like, some defense maybe? I don't know how else I'll handle this without Tia. I'll try my best to mix up some liquid support. It's okay. Let's see. Okay, defense. Steel tonic. Steel tonic. You know what? I'm gonna go with first snow. With golden feather. Okay. Yeah, first snow with feather. Okay. Mixing lots of drinks today. Bib. Hooray. It's not quite Alicia, but this is as much defense as I can give you. Thank you. This reminds me of her in the best way possible. I really needed that. Feeling a bit better. Lots, actually. Coolio. Just missing the 2 wizards now. We should wait for him with Fable. And with Fable's biscuits. There's biscuits? I'm glad they picked up snack duty. Me too. Glad you're okay, big guy. Thank you. Now come on before Voy starts his inevitable grand speech without us. Did someone say speech? Nope. This way. I'm so nervous. I'll miss this. Maybe I should start offering food. No, Andu would go crazy. Grace! And Hex! The stars of the show had finally arrived. But Voy is already here. I don't think we can compete with that. Aw, come on, don't kill my vibe. You spend too much time with Inigo. Impossible. Are they also why you're late? You were busy doing research, okay? Turns out we have a little bit of a problem. You mean besides the crazy necromancer with a god complex and a god's weapon trying to kill death? Besides that, yes. Wonderful. What is it? Quasar needs to go through the astral portal in the aperture to reach Tuat and do his crazy apocalypse thing. We figure he'll be able to use the portal without issue because of Tia, or what's left of her. First, he has to get to the aperture somehow, of course. As a former paladin of Cassiopeia, getting to her portal shouldn't be a problem for him. That's what we thought, which is where a problem comes in. We know he's attempting this tonight, because of the transition between the astral moon and the dying moon and all that jazz. Which means we'll also have to get there very fast, but... oh no. Oh no, are they gonna try that dangerous teleportation spell? The one that kills the caster? And Grace still wasn't able to figure out how to, stabilize it? Oh no. Teleporting into the Forbidden Valley isn't exactly easy. It's weird natural magic makes it a hazard for any self-respecting wizard. You're basically guaranteed to teleport yourself into a tree. Even Baya can't help. We're a bit stuck. Got any ideas? I'm good at teleporting drinks, not people, so not exactly. Grace, you've been awfully quiet. Do you have an idea? I do. You do? Yes, but I knew you'd say no, so I decided to pitch it to the innkeeper instead. Please go ahead. Remember those spells Hexbound? Weren't exactly that many to remember. Can't wait to try out that soul-binding one. Don't. You'd risk your own soul. I meant the teleportation spell. The one that can teleport you anywhere? That one. The one that could kill you? I think I could use it to teleport a small group right into the Astral Sea. Somewhere close to the portal, so that they can find Quasar easily. That would be great. No, it wouldn't. Well, Did you miss the part where it could kill you? With my modifications, it is a whole 30% chance of succeeding without stripping me of all my mana. That's a 70% chance of death. We don't have a lot of options. This isn't an option. We'll find something else, another way. And with what time exactly, Hexagon? Fine. Sure, I'll cast it then. Don't be silly. You're awful at teleportation. Plus, it's more stable if the caster stays behind. And you're a much better fighter than I am. They'll need you at the aperture. And I need you alive. I won't be alive if we don't stop him. I know what I'm doing. Just trust me. Absolutely not. I won't let you sacrifice yourself for some useless heroics. Either I cast it, or we don't do this at all. Oh god. Okay. It is too risky, but Grace has a point. Like, if Quasar's attempting to do this tonight, then we don't really have a whole lot of time to find another way. This is Grace's choice, let her make it. She makes stupid choices sometimes. She's too good for this world and it'll kill her. So you'd rather shape her into something she's not? Don't you love her the way she is? More than anything, her heart is what makes her so special. Now let her keep it. If we want to save this world, this is the only way. What's the point of this world if it doesn't have you in it? Hex, that world without me that you fear so much, it will exist one day, no matter what we do today. But it doesn't exist right now, and yet you keep acting like it does. I'm just worried. You're so worried about the possibility of me being gone. You treat me like I'm already a ghost. The time we have, it's so short. I know, I'm scared too. I don't want to die either. But I can't miss out on living, pretending I'm already dead. You'll have plenty of time to mourn me when I'm gone. Right now, I need you to love me. I'm so scared, Grace. I don't know what I'll do without you. You'll figure it out. You won't be alone, even when I'm gone. It's not the same. I know, but let's focus on what you can do right now, while we're still together. We can save this world, if you'll only let me live. I guess. I can't keep you in a glass case like some sort of spell scroll. Even though I'd come up with great riddles to trap you with. I'd solve them instantly. You would. Do you really want to do this? I can help. This is how I can help. You don't have to. I want to. Let her be her own person, Hex. She deserves this. You'll make it out of this, okay? You have to promise me you'll make it out of this. I promise. And then we'll have a tea party. So many of them. I love you, Gracie. I love you too, Hexy. Alright, I guess if anyone can handle casting a crazy powerful, probably cursed teleportation spell, it's you. Or the innkeeper, but I guess you're not volunteering. Unless you all want to permanently be transformed into drinks, I can't help you. Oh gosh. Good thing you've got me then, to cast this spell and to keep you company afterwards. I'll stay behind to ensure the spell's stability and improve the chances of keeping my promise. Sounds lovely. Would you like a drink to assist you in this matter? No, I think I'd like to keep destiny in my own hands today, but thank you. Let's do this then. Before I change my mind and lock you in a tower. I'd like to see you try. Alright, are you ready? Ready as I'll ever be. You better keep her well hydrated while I'm gone, innkeeper. Will do. See you soon. You can count on that. Looks like everyone else is ready to get going as well. So shush and let me concentrate. Oh, I'm so nervous. Are you okay? Oh! Grace? Grace? Grace, are you... Oh no. Oh God. Thank you for your hard work. You've been a joy to have in my tavern. Andu, please keep an eye on the door. I'll go lay her down somewhere safe. That's one way to get a look at my secret rooms, Grace. Wish you would have asked differently, though. Oh! Quincy! Save her, Quincy! Hello, innkeeper. Oh, hello. I'm welcome, or something. It's okay. You don't have to say anything. Just came here to check on you. Are you waiting? Yes. Mind if I wait with you? Please do. Of course. Grace, no! Oh. Oh God. Okay. So... Now I'm waiting with Quincy. They should be getting back soon. Maybe they'll bring me a snack? Fable! Hex! Carolyn, so round of applause for the heroes of Asteria, please. Did you bring snacks? What? Sorry. Applause! That's better. Is that a winning grin you're wearing? What else would it be? The world is saved and keep... Yay! I'm happy to hear that. Not that I expected anything less, but... It's good to stop worrying. Yes. Can I offer you heroes a drink? Not quite yet. I'm not starting my heroic story without Gracie. I need her oohs and ahs and hex be more carefuls. Where is she anyway? Did she get tired of you? Hex, I'm sorry. She didn't make it. What do you mean she didn't make it? Like, you mean in time? She didn't make it back in time? Did she go take a nap? She didn't survive the teleportation spell. She promised. I know. No, you don't get it. She promised she'd be okay. Grace doesn't break her promises. She didn't get a choice this time. But Dragon's Grace, you had to insist on dying a hero, didn't you? Where is she? In one of the rooms upstairs. The one with the pink carnations hanging from the Do Not Enter sign. Okay, thank you for taking care of her. She was the most talented witch I've ever met. She was, and the kindest one too. But I guess a good heart can't save you, even if hers saved me. That's awful. Yeah, she was a wonderful woman. The world's gonna miss her. I'm thankful for her help, though. Without her, we would have never made it. I hope she knew that. I think she did. We always made sure she'd never forget how talented she was, after all. So, you two, drinks? Will that make you feel better? A little. I'll take one then. Something that'll make me feel like a featherlight nymph, maybe? Thank you, Fable. Grace! Oh. I had a terrible feeling that was going to happen. But I was hoping it wouldn't. I'll go with your traditional favorite, Fable. They kept making a reference to her lifespan, so I had a feeling that she wasn't going to survive that, but I really wanted to hope. Here, your favorite. I'm always comforted by the extent to which you know me. Thank you. I guess we should get on with the epic and heroic story, right? I'd appreciate that. I'll start with the other group that took care of the roots. I imagine it began with a battle of wits. They're safe, the roots and the people. Archie got his fancy diplomat friend to help them get help from the local government with the evacuating. Sounded like they got everyone out real quick. And all that was left was kicking some undead ass. Kyle said they had a lot of help too, like the Wyvern Chimera defended the city gates together with the Hydra and the Quivery. The Banshee and the Mary Morgan answered Baya's call and scared some of the skeletons to dust. Even Neil's parents showed up with a group of retired adventurers from Borkham. Uncle Dragon came by and helped too, together with a werewolf settlement from the Ashen Grove. Was glad to hear the old fool still got some guts in him. Una said some angry familiars fought against them, almost burned up the roots. Sounds eventful, but the team won? They won! And you won too. Barely. That sounds exciting. You got a strange definition of it, Satin. The teleportation spell worked really well. It was super precise. We could even see the outline of the astral portal lined in the blood of the first vampire. And showing us the desecrated aperture on the other side. In front of us, stretching endlessly, was a wide river of the astral sea. Its glistening water was mixed with immortal blood. We were sure it would lead us straight to Quasar, but the water was pretty deep, and we didn't bring a boat. So Voy pulled out a small miniature boat he'd stolen from the wizard tower. Turned out it was a giant inflatable boat. It took us a while to blow it up, but it looked like it was made of a bunch of balloons or stained glass, which was fun. Though the fight was tough. Voy and I kept the healing spells going whenever someone went down, but he still had an undead Tia on his side. Hex and I kept trying to freeze her with our spells, but it never lasted very long. Eventually, Clay got to her. He made sure she didn't have to fight us anymore. Oh, I'm sorry, Clay, that you had to do that. He'll give her a proper burial soon. You better show up. I'll be there. But I guess that didn't end the fight. Sorry. No, Carolyn kept Quasar at bay for a long time, but I dropped. Hate to admit it, but I did. He was stronger than anything I'd ever fought. That axe is no joke, but neither was his determination. Voy managed to get her away from him just in time, but it was looking pretty bad for all of us. Only I was still in his way. I prepared myself to call in the powers Ur gave me, no matter the cost. When Hex cast Fireball? No, I cast Soulbind. Carolyn's soul was still stuck in him. Oh, he looked bad. Bad enough that I thought I might be able to pull his soul out. Did you put his soul in the sword? So I thought I might as well give it a try. That could have ended you, or our friends. Could have, but I guess us hexes, but I guess us hexes are known for risky moves, huh? Plus Gracie would have killed me if I didn't make it back. I had no choice but to survive. Did it work? Obviously, I pulled his soul straight out of his body, and in my panic, I bounded to the closest object. Ur's great axe? Precisely. I think it's just a cursed great axe now. We even brought it home for you. Thought it'd make for a great tavern decoration. I have it in this bag of molding. Bag of molding? Voy lent me. One moment. Here you go. Oh, Quasar's soul is on that now. It's pretty though. Oh. Ooh, I think we should, I don't think we should be keeping that in the tavern. I feel like that's just asking for his soul to get taken out somehow. I don't want this. Too bad. No more hiding from your past, innkeeper. Fine. Thank you all for the wonderful story. I'm very proud of you. We couldn't have done it without your help. Or without Grace's. How about I get you all another drink on the house, and we go tell her the story. I'm sure she'd love to hear it. That sounds wonderful. It's been a blast, innkeeper. Thank you for everything. Cheers to a million more adventures, or something like that. Don't get all sentimental on us now. Let's go tell a story. Let's. All's well that ends well. Oh! Oh! That was the end! Oh! So! Oh, look, look, look! It's time for me to leave, but my feet stay at the door, unsure of what's ahead. It's a path I haven't taken, steps I've never tread, but if I get lost, I know I can return. There's a drink awaiting me at the tavern. Oh, if I get lost, I know I can return. They're so cute. There's a drink awaiting me at the tavern. Oh, that's such a good song. I'm gonna celebrate with a sip of tea. It's a statue of Tia! Oh, I love it. Oh, the animals. A chasm of fear, but I still took the leap, and if I
I get lost, I know I can return. There's a drink awaiting me at the tavern. Oh, if I get lost, I know I can return. There's a drink awaiting me at the tavern.
Kyle looking in the mirror and he has no reflection.
There's a calling on the wind dragging me back home. My quest has led me far, now it's time to leave the road. I'll pull up a chair, rest this weary heart, and I'll tell my story from the start.
Oh, these two are up here. Oh, Hex has Grace's staff now. Oh, they have their date. So cute. Oh, and Baya's there. They're so cute.
There's a drink awaiting me at the tavern. Oh, if I get lost, I know I can return. There's a drink awaiting me
So cute.
at the tavern.
Yay! Yay! So good. So good. Oh, I finished the game. So there's also a DLC that I can play. Ooh. I'll probably start that before too long. So many backers. It's close to the end of the alphabet now, so maybe we're almost done. I want to see if there's like an after credit scene or something. Oh god, now it's on bronze. Oh god, these credits are so long. I want to exit out because this is so long. But what if there's an after credit scene? But my poor attention span is waning. It's fine. It's fine. If there's an after credit scene, I'll just look it up on YouTube or something. I don't know. Yay! We did it! We did it! We completed the game! Hooray! Oh yeah, you can see trinkets? Yeah, so... Oh, I'm missing a couple. Oh, I see. Yeah, so depending on which ending you get for each quest, you might end up with different things, but I like that they recently added this screen so that you can take a look at the trinkets that you collected. Ooh, pretty. Oh, Tabby the cat. I love the little cat statue with the flower crown. I want one in real life. Renu, Melly, and Zoford. Just a great axe. Oh, and there's another one there. Oh, it does kind of make me want to pursue more endings to see what other trinkets I can collect. Ooh, fancy. Okay, so next time I'll start doing the DLC. Hooray, DLC! Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a very comfy night. Bye!